Why do you think that they were rolling their eyes?
Because maybe that sounds like they're annoyed or they're like too mad and thinking that maybe they do not care, in my opinion, maybe.
Okay, good thoughts, Steve.
The guy was sort of dozing off. You sort of doze. You can't doze off in the workplace.
You can't.
You know. Well, you have to. You're going to doze off and you have to get up.
Yeah, you can't doze off. You can't even look. You shouldn't even look disinterested, right?
Oh, you got to look interested.
Yeah, Michael.
Well, maybe open because if the girl is dozing off, he's not paying attention. The girl is talking with the flashlight when people do the job, and which he sells was more than I did, and he in which he was paying attention. That I guess fine at work.
Okay. What did he keep asking for? The guy that was dozing off, he kept asking the same question. What was it? Matea? When is break? Great answer. You kept saying, is it break time? Is it break time? And so how do you think the boss thinks, or what kind of a worker do you think he is when all he does is ask about break?
Not a good worker.
Not a good worker. Why, Seth?
You shouldn't be asking them about, because generally they probably should always schedule from that. They take periods always scheduling your work day always.
A lot of times your breaks are scheduled.
Yeah.
If by chance they're not.
But yeah, store, COVID store, we told them they can't schedule breaks in.
Right. It also looked like they were just starting their day, didn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of looked like they were just starting the day.
Yeah.
He had the flashlights. He was telling them about a great new contract that they got, so the company was going to be busy. And then, is it break time? Is it break time? Probably not a very good first impression.
Yeah, you're not
right?
Too many people keep talking at once
In here?
on the video.
Oh, on the video? Yeah, there were people talking over each other. Very good, Alex. Absolutely. And what happens if one person talks over the other person? Yeah, it's really hard to hear sometimes anything because you just hear a lot of noise going on, and then sometimes you're only listening to one person, and the other person that's talking might be, expressing something that's either important or valuable. Okay, Michael?
Also, I'm looking at the guys when he buries lies. Turn out your earrings and ears because it's a big not a big one. Because when you're working with like people, tell you that be more positive because you're negative, you more negative life, and when you make in the workplace, they don't want you working for you, but.
Okay. What about being yourself at work and maybe wearing an earring or, I don't know, maybe you're a hat person and you like to wear your hat at work, or, maybe you're one of those people that really likes to be comfortable, so you like to wear sweats and a t-shirt to work. What do you think about that?
Not always public. Depends on where you work at.
Yeah.
Some places allow you to wear t-shirts, some places allow sweats and t-shirts.
Okay.
Some places don't.
Part of it does very much depend on where you work. Okay.
Yep.
So you have to be able to kind of get a feel for your
Yep.
work environment.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But you also always at work where you're getting paid to do something, you always want to be putting your best foot forward.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So if everyone else is wearing like pants like Seth's and maybe a polo shirt to work and you're wearing sweats all the time, okay, and no one says anything to you, they said it's casual, okay, what kind of impression do you think that you're giving? Steve?
Bad first impression.
Okay, not necessarily bad, but kind of casual and laid back, right?
Yep.
Especially if they said it's casual, but you gotta look around and kind of take your cues or figure out what you really should be doing from the other people that you're working with, as long as they're making appropriate choices, right? So trying to kind of fit in and make sure that, I don't know, I like to use the phrase, you're not the least dressed person in the area, if that makes sense. So, if most people wear what we call business casual, which is something that like I have on today, and you always show up in sweats, you may not be making the best impression that you can make,
Right.
right? Julia.
I have like examples of like what's not appropriate to
Okay.
wear at work, like shorts or like a
Nope.
tank top or like a hang down shirt where your like belly button shows and a swimsuit or something.
No.
Absolutely. Now, who has to wear an actual uniform at work?
And no
I
ties
sometimes have
either.
to.
Okay, you do. Julia, do you have to wear a Starbucks uniform or no?
I just wear like pants and stuff, but no like purple or no pink or no
Okay.
like swimsuits or.
They tell me
black.
what
Right.
the dress code was.
And in particular, if you're at a place where you have a dress code, a uniform, it's super important that A, you have all the pieces of your uniform,
Yep.
and B, that it's always clean and odor free,
Clean and ready to go.
okay? Because it's really unpleasant to work with someone that doesn't smell nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and sometimes you don't necessarily smell yourself, okay? So the best bet that you can do is to make sure that you wash your uniform, before you go in each time. And if, you only have one, sometimes you can purchase another one.
Wash your shirt.
Yeah, and sometimes, you just have to suck it up and get it washed, the night before because you are going into work the next day,
Yeah.
okay? Especially if you're working around food, okay?
Absolutely.
No one wants someone
Egg.
waiting on them or helping them in a restaurant if they have body odor,
No, you can't do that. Nope.
okay? And body odor doesn't just happen underneath your arms. Sometimes it's because you haven't brushed your teeth. Sometimes it's because you haven't washed your hair.
Yep.
There's a lot of things. Sometimes it's your jacket. So, if you're working, I know some places it's chilly in there because they have like a drive-through and stuff, on occasion, wash your jacket.
This depends.
Yeah, so you always wanna make sure that you're putting that best foot forward. Michael?
Also, in the new, when you're working on stuff, you say all the time, if you increase that, sorry, it's a good lesson.
Mhm.
Also, when you, after you finish, you can like a salad, have Jordan on or phone.
Right, you should always wear, I got a question for you.
Yep.
Can your place of employment, so where you're working, can they say to you to work here, you can't have a beard? Can they say that?
Some places probably.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah.
Tim?
Like where I am, you have people wear hairnets.
Okay.
Well, when you have a beard, like if it's short enough, so long, you have to wear like some kind
A
of
beard
hairnet
net?
on the beard.
A beard net?
Yeah, yeah.
Why is that?
It's the hair from the beard can fall off into like any type of food.
Right, so if you're a food person, there are additional precautions that you have to take, whether you have a beard or long hair or whatever, because no one wants hair in their food.
Nope.
Okay, but my question was, if you work at, let's say Fifth Third Bank, okay, can they say to you, Lou, we'd love to offer you a job, but just so you know, you're gonna have to shave your beard before you come to work here. Can they say that?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
They
Yeah, they
probably
can.
can because they're
Lou, are you saying probably or probably not?
Probably.
Okay.
they probably can because they're a business. They can have. They really can't expect them. They gotta follow what they expect out of you.
You
Okay.
could probably maybe grow maybe like a tiny beard, but not like that.
No.
Certain places don't want you to have a beard. Like Disney, they don't want you to have a beard. Disney and all thing.
You're right, and I'm not sure what Kings Island is either, but
They might be like that.
yeah, so they can tell you that. My husband actually works at Fifth Third,
Oh.
and they can have a beard, but it has to be closely shaved. Like
Oh.
it can't be a hang down beard or whatever you call that. So yes, they're allowed to make rules and regulations about how their employees present themselves to
Yep.
customers. Okay, now. What they can't do is say, Lou, you can't have a beard, but Seth, you can.
Yeah.
okay? You know, their policies have to apply to everyone that
Yeah.
works for them, okay? It has to be consistent, right, absolutely,
Yep.
okay? So basically, our friend, our 90-day washout on the video today, didn't have a good attitude. He didn't even show a smidge of excitement about
Nope.
this new contract that his company got. He seemed very tired to me.
Yup.
He was obsessed
Oh, I
about
saw-
when
I
his
saw
next
that.
break was going
I
to
saw
come.
that.
He was rolling his eyes and being disrespectful, so he really wasn't, I didn't see one thing that, or one behavior or one action that he engaged in that showed or demonstrated that he, A, wanted to be at work, or B, that he was happy to have his job. Okay? So what do you think will happen?
He could get fired.
Yeah, as soon as they find someone else to take his
Oh,
spot,
yeah, oh, yeah.
they're gonna replace him. Because as the supervisor guy at the very end said, he was a cancer to the company. What does that mean?
Danger.
It can be a danger,
Yep.
but what do you think that means? Is cancer a good thing?
Negative influence.
Sam?
Negative influence.
A negative influence. Cancer is not a good thing, right?
Right.
So if someone says you're a cancer to the company, it means you're not a good thing. Most people don't want cancer, right?
Right.
Right? Most
Right.
people are not productive when they have cancer, you know, so it's not a good thing, okay? He was not happy with him or his work ethic at all. Okay, so maybe you have to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's early.
So how do you keep yourself from being tired when you go into work?
Like that early.
You go back. You go to bed really early.
Right, real early.
Go to bed
Get up.
earlier,
Get, oh,
Steve.
get up when your alarm goes off. Don't
Yeah.
don't
Press and
like hit snooze and.
Right.
You
Right.
don't wanna be late.
Julia, what time do you have to be at work?
By like close to 7 o'clock.
Okay, so you have to be there fairly early, right? So you get up, good. Michael, what time do you have to be at work?
11.
No, you're late. Mateo, what time do you have to be at work?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, not bad.
Ew, that's early.
Alex, did you go today? Are you going tomorrow?
Actually, I have an interview on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, I knew it was coming up. Lou, what time do you have to be at work?
One of my places got here at 10, which is not too bad. But then my other place at 9.
9, okay. Steve,
I gotta be there at 4.
in the afternoon? What
Yeah.
time does Subway open?
7 to 7.
Okay, that's good to know. Seth, what time do you have to be at work?
8.
8, that's kinda early. Gary, what time do you have to be at work?
Morning on Fridays.
Is it early or late? Late.
Late on Fridays.
Tim, what time do you have to be at work?
I have to clock in by 9.
Okay, not bad. Sam?
8:30.
Okay. So Julia right now is winning the battle with the early bird battle.
I couldn't do it that early. I couldn't be at work that early.
I can't
Couldn't?
do it.
No.
Are you an early morning person, Julia, or not really?
Not really.
Just getting ready.
But
I
you're
couldn't get ready that quickly. Get up and get ready that quickly.
You're getting,
Get up anyway.
yeah, I was gonna say, you're getting good reviews, so you're adjusting, right? Good job. Okay, so last week, we talked a little bit about, some of you wanted to know how to log in to see your payroll
Doesn't
information.
affect me.
I bet you could log into Subway though.
I don't know.
I would not be able to help you with that unless you know what your password is
I
and
don't know what
everything.
password is.
So if you're a University of Cincinnati person, like University of Cincinnati is paying you, and you want to see if I can show you where your pay information is, go open up your computer, get your computer out. If you don't want to do this, I will give you your homework sheet. We have another one like we did last week, so you can work on that now if you want.
Can I have the
I'll do it.
The yellow sheet.
I'll do it.
The home.
The homework, yeah, here's the homework for this week. It's another one of these forms, it's called Cool Down Hothead,
I don't
okay?
know what that is.
If you need like you lost yours or you forgot to turn yours in and you need them from the other 2 weeks, I have those forms too, so just let me know. Who wants me to help them log in besides Lou? Nobody else? Nobody?
So I know how to log in already.
Okay. Sam, you do?
Either.
Okay.
Been going through the other weeks, yeah.
Okay, I do. Anybody else need the other weeks?
Nope. Nope. There's one.
No? There you go.
It's under UC Flex.
You see Flex?
Yeah.
That's where it's at though.
Alright,
What is, like,
I'll be there in a second.
I'm under canopy.
Does Starbucks have a payroll?
I bet they do, but you're not in there yet. I know that Miss
I'm
Katie's
not
still
in there
working on
yet.
that. Yeah, I would not be able to help you yet, Julia, cause you're not quite in their system yet.
Right, and Katie's still helping.
She is working on that. Are those for me?
Yes.
Son
Let me know
of a
when you're ready,
Julie.
Lou.
That's fine.
But, I'm under, canopy.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Do you need to record still? Or not?
I'm sorry, cell phone.
You want me to record still?
No, you may stop. Thank you.